Let's ride!
Anything on your end, Kenichi?
Nope.
Me neither. They all look light and floaty to me.
I didn't find anything either.
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. Are you in a hurry to find him? If you need a hand, I can come. Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out.
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather Clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. All right. I'll...
Come to think of it,
It's not like Auroran's traps can catch just...
you never know. Might as well ask him if he...
Okay then, see you later! And thanks for your help! Katrina, sweet Lolly, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything.
Any luck with your mysterious Kukasaur? In that case, it would be great if we could get to the bottom of that. We must also learn to live with the unknown.
Yeah, I'm sure. Still, after all this...
Whew. Finally, dudes. Found you.
Aoife?
Kenichi mentioned you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur. Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past... No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kind of freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette. So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadow.
That sounds terrible.
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, not sure if that's the dude you're looking for, but if so...
Wait a second.
Yep, dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
Do you think...
It's okay. What the... Guys, get over here, quick! There's no...
Wait, surely that's not...
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the...
there are many possible...
So why have you been... If it's treatment you want, can't do...
He ran off!
Do you think he wants us to follow? Oh, if only we had a Kukathosaurus on hand.
Hey, that's a good point.
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. Why?
So, is the... You want us to dig...
These are...
Woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very... Still, they're just about legible. Come, let's read them together.
So, have you figured out...
Indeed, I have. As far as I can tell, we need ocean...
That's great news.
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself drops by to check in on...
You know I'd come even if I was. You're my brother, man. I heard you've been beside your...
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promised to stay by his side until the day he's... I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely traveling through Natlan. And right now, he needs me more than ever.
I salute your courage. But these sacred flame crystals you...
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame. Sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict. Back when the tribes were somewhat united, they would occasionally...
Seems like I've still got lots to learn, despite being chief. So...
Research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy. What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses.
Enhance a warrior's...
It's speculative at best. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they can be used...
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to take part, and remarkable that they agreed, given no tensions are running high right now.
I know, but I had no other choice. Fortunately, with all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we fighting side by side for a common cause.
Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this bag?
I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the...
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm your...
Thank you. And Antu, be good while I'm gone, okay? Once I
Himara! How could you stoop so low? Ambushing. You've no one but yourself to blame for—
Even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. The Flower Feather clan must compensate us for our losses.
And what, we'll hand them over after all that?
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a Sixarian? Take what's necessary.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you...
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time on such... If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trial. Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could.
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken... Ugh, that Nampole.
The chill...
Brother, where's Antu?
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down.
Look, no need for that. I only came...
Rumors?
That the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out blood, and that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone. How could you lie to me, Amara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower...
You think I had a choice? As soon as one person playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken these sacred flame crystals, they have limitless potential.
I won't debate ethics with you.
I've put them all into our research.
You did what?
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning, but he's your companion, yes. But the life of a single Saurian...
Hear, hear. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Your name will no doubt be etched into the hearts of... Just remember this. No excuse. All the hope and trust that that little guy placed in you...
Wait, Nampole! Where are you go...
Antu! Antu! Antu, it's me! Please! Answer me! Antu, are you okay? I'm so sorry, Antu. After that, I left the Flower Feather. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, but no one believed me anymore. I begged them again until finally, Antu's time came. In those last few days, I remember once over at the Children of Echoes.
This is what you're after. Go beg your brother for some. How many did he... What are you? You little vulture!
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would must... It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people fighting, unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst. In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals, I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. If only I had taken part in the trials myself, but the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine and spent my life healing all kinds of saurians. I buried Antu here on this hill, where I too one day shall rest. Before my own time comes, I have recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the belief that the truth should not lie buried. May the Natlan of their day be united as one.
Medicine born.
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor? And that little cuckoo...
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around, Aoife. No wonder there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower trials. If anything, the bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as miraculous as they—
Hey!
Look! Over there! Do you think he's sad? Or maybe
Thanks. I might need a breather over here. I regret lingering for centuries. Unfolding like this before my eye. I gotta think this through.
Let's ride! Rev the engine!
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my aunt. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Can he understand what—
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibe. That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an...
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything.
I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them.
That's right. The people responsible, the ones who should have apologized—
isn't there anything we could do?
Just like Nampol, I've spent a lot of time. They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't... In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really... So, the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happens, but to...
His wishes?
For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right? You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are... But now, after hundreds of years, will you join
Interesting approach. You...
Actually,
Oh, dear child. Come.
Oh, I get it now.
Not so fast. Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. We'll spread the... As for making Antu understand, Kakuku can help out.
So sleepy.
Didn't sleep well?
Yeah, I blame Kachina. Being all mysterious about some gathering to... Also, how come it's so quiet?
When I tried to wake him up this morning, his response was, "Leave me be, minion. Darest thou disturb the almighty Dragon Lord in our slumber?" I figured it'd be for the...
Good thing you didn't tell him about our gathering. We could... Not late, am I?
Nope, you're right on time. So, Eve.
What's up? Why so serious all of a sudden?
It's a long story. One...
Bloodshed between the tribes. That seems almost even working together on something was
There have always been disputes. But once they escalated...
And that little Kukasaur Antu believed that the sacred flame crystals harbored, and that led to all the later misunderstandings.
That said, Antu will naturally... He'll see that no one has been corrupted, and that all is as it should be.
Exactly. That's why when the second half of the tournament wraps up, we'll have enough sacred flame crystals. That's when I want everyone to act like the crystals have messed...
Ooh, acting!
Then, we'll bring Antu over and cast a spell of unity to cleanse all the bad vibes within the sacred flame crystals. And, of course, neither the evil power or the magic are real.
Yeah. I get the best way to make up for regrets is to do what you failed to do before. So, how exactly are we going to do that?
Once, when I was reading a foreign book, I came across something called an interactive play design. The story usually features a showdown between a hero and a villain, with twists and turns throughout. Just as things reach then the children all raise their hands, lending their power to the hero. For the adults watching, it's just a performance. But at that age, happiness doesn't come from material.
Oh, true. When I helped out at my parents' shop as a kid, they would always intentionally leave me some simple Then they'd shower me with praise when I was finished, saying stuff like, "Good job, Mualani, you're a genius."
Spot on. That's exactly it. We want to make Antu feel the same. Besides, Milray already heard the rumors about the sacred flame crystals from him. If we don't dispel the curse right in front of him, he might refuse to. But we can't pull off a show like that with just us.
We'll probably need about 5 more people. I mean, there are 5 more spots up for...
You have my board. We get some pretty rude customers in our shop, and I've had to...
You have my... cabbages? I can help prepare some props and special effects, like smoke to...
And my flame strike.
Oh,
it really... And unlike the heroes in those plays, I've borrowed strength from all of you in the real world. And we've...
Well, if Mika's on board, then you have my hand.
Let's see. We've got our actors, and the stage is set. Now...
Why are you all looking at me?
Consider it our vote of
Fine. Then you have my grappling hook. Hi.
So, that's everyone then.
Sorry, guys.
As for me...
And I'm just really bad at it. I'll stay and help the Saurians search for ocean zephyrs. Once, as our Archon herself often says.
That's right. All right. Once a sec...
Great! Let's make the second half an even more exciting fight. I've even come up with a secret strategy.
After centuries, we're holding the Bloomflower trials once more. Are you all confident that we...
Yeah!
Alright, looks like everyone's here. Ugh, why do they keep picking battlefields covered in mountains that...
If you're worried about getting tired, launching a surprise attack on their base...
I'll use smoke to sow confusion amongst their ranks. Then you guys can...
These two aren't even more...
Let's all just calm down for a moment. We don't even know what their formation will be like. Besides, if we don't do...
But the area nearby is full of rocks! Looks like...
That's nothing. Come on. Time for a war... Coach will take it from here. Controlled breathing.
Whoa, you actually managed to smash all the rocks!
Whew! That loosened me up. I'll stop you in your tracks!
Don't mind if I do! Show me your courage!
Time to say hello. Not too far now.
Quick as a flash! Let's move!
Knock him down.
Take me up! Oh, don't worry, everyone! We can do it! We've got to fall back for now. Excellent! We've secured the children all tuckered out. Let me give Granny to the rescue!
Granny's not.
Coach will take it from here. Keep pushing! Yeah! Coach will take it from here.
Perfect.
Coming!
Find a way to hold them off.
Controlled breathing. Harder!
Tell me what you see.
Fire in the hole.
See, Laline! He's Papa! Get him! Ha! Full speed ahead! Well, played.
Open fire.
Nice. Another one in the.
Something's wrong. There are far...
And... Uh-oh, not good. The people of the Springs took back the base we just captured. And even worse, they're sending troops to attack our main base.
Huh. That girl has some moves. Looks like we'll have to split our forces to hold off their counter. Don't worry. I'll handle Mualani. She still owes me for wrecking my front door. You just focus on moving forward.
You're a lifesaver, Granny Seat Lolly. We can rest...
Thanks, Granny. We've got this.
Coach will take it from here. Faster, stronger.
How is this not over
Hope you
yet?
put up a good fight.
How many people do they have in reserve?
Splitting their forces into smaller squads to slow our advance and undermine our morale. Very clever.
Locked on. Coach will take it from here. Quick as a...
Looks like the scions of the Canopy's base is on the other side of that cliff.
Ooh, does that mean it's finally time for the big showdown?
That cliff top's very high up. Whatever you do while you're flying over, don't look down.
Coach will take it from here.
I knew that wouldn't stop you.
You asked to finish this fast.
Stronger. On my...
Tell me what you see.
Knock him down.
Bullseye.
This isn't over yet.
Let's move.
He's free. Go.
fight is done. Sound the retreat!
The fruits of victory taste almost as sweet as ones I've grown myself. At least.
Wow, that explains why you were so.
Auroron! Since when has your granny ever gone around scolding people like some—
You can say.
You youngsters sure love a good— Once this is all over, I think I'll need—
Thanks, Granny. Without.
I'll have you know that Mualani didn't pull any punches during our little skirmish just now. Next time she shows up at my place at—
Shows that everyone. Anyway, after all that.
We have indeed. Next up, time for our little play. Aoife, this should be—
Yeah, plenty.
Oh, that's great news. Just goes to show how fired up. Next up, the main event. When do we start?
Just a sec. Before we roll the cameras, let's break it all down one more time. Shortly, you'll all take the sacred flame crystals and place them in front of Milray and Nyan. Then, once Kanich gives the signal, Auroron will do his thing, and the crystals will start That'll be the cue to start fighting. Once things get real heated, afterwards, Auroron will clear his black mist.
Relax. I played.
Great, then let's do this.
Oh, finally! We've got all the sacred flame crystals we need. Oh, don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.